What's up? How's it going? Making sure everything is working before I get started. That looks good. It's public. Got 2 more drinks to try today. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. We've got Just Iced Tea, Enjoy Mint Tea, and La Colombe Vanilla Latte. I'll be doing little reviews of these. I'll give my little presentation on each one, and I'll check the comments and see if anyone said anything at that point between each one or after both of them. Put Twitch in emote mode. All right. I think I'll start with the tea, because this probably will be less intense than the coffee or latte. I don't know. Do you still call it coffee when it's a latte? Who knows? All right. Take a look at this Just Iced Tea Enjoy Mint Tea. It says just sweet enough, caffeine free, organic. And I can't read that from here. Whatever that says. 60 calories, 10 milligrams of sodium, 15 total carbohydrates. Of that, 13 grams of total sugars. Then we've got organic brewed herbal tea, which is filtered water, organic spearmint leaves, organic peppermint leaves, organic cane sugar, organic honey, malic acid. So this doesn't have actual tea in here, the tea plant. Okay, yeah, this is caffeine free. Contains real honey. It says Eat the Change Inc. 83% fair trade certified. All right. Shake well. Contents may settle. Wipe this off before we get close up. Oops. There we go. Just iced tea. Oops, is that a... Just iced tea, enjoyment tea, caffeine free. Okay, that's fair trade ingredients. USA organic. So this is 12 fluid ounce, 355 milliliters. For the nutrition facts, we've got 60 calories, 100, what am I saying? 10 milligrams of sodium, 15 total carbohydrates. Of that, 13 grams of total sugars. And for the ingredients, we've got the organic brewed herbal tea, which is a mix of water, spearmint, peppermint, and those are organic, and cane sugar and honey, as well as malic acid. The malic acid is probably used to stabilize it and maybe add a little bit of tartness. It's fair trade certified, and that's made in Bethesda, MD. This is, of course, caffeine free because it's not actual tea. It's just all of these mix of things here. And they've got their marketing info. Enjoy mint tea is remarkable. Sweetness is not but also two. All right. That's nice. I have a cool topper on here. It's got a black tab and the whole top painted. Very cool. Let's pop this open, try it out. Okay. Well, try to put it away from the microphone. It's not as loud. Oops, I didn't shake it. Oh well. I think I'll be fine. So there it is. Looks nice. Natural color of any type of tea, whether it's herbal or actual tea. In this case, there is no actual tea. See a bit of frothing. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's natural ingredients. All right. Do a smell test. Really good. You can smell it from the can. Nice mint smell. Yeah, smells good. Pretty much just mint. Let's try it out. Again, this is the Just Iced Tea Enjoy Mint Tea Herbal Tea. It is fairly sweet. There's a little bit of bitterness. Definitely notice some mint. It's pretty flavorful. There's, like I said, there's a slight bitterness to the herbal tea, but quite a bit of sugar as well. It's not intensely sweet tasting, which is good. I prefer that to fake, overly sweetened tea. It's a little thick. A lot going on. Uh, I think this one is nice. I don't really notice the malic acid. There really isn't much tartness. So it's got spearmint and peppermint was the two different herbal teas. Hmm. So they're doing a combo. Seems nice. I know some people have an issue with mint foods because of toothpaste. I get it, but I do like mint as a actual food, like in food products. So if you're okay with the taste of mint, you like mint. I think this is a nice one. It's pleasant. It's got a good mix of sweetness versus the actual flavor of the two herbal mint teas in here. Yeah, it also has a little bit of honey as well. I kind of probably noticed that, but if I were not told that there's honey in it, I probably wouldn't, speculate that it's in there. Well, yeah, maybe it's noticeable. Let's try it from the can. See if I didn't shake it too well, so it might taste a little different. Almost poured it into my lap, but yeah, this is a nice one. It's pleasant. Definitely very minty. Good amount of sweetness to it. Nice. I like it. So that was the Just Iced Tea Enjoy Mint Tea, caffeine free herbal tea in a can. Sounds nice. All right. Any comments, questions? No? We can move on to the next one. It's probably a quick stream. Whoops. La Colombe. All right. Next up. Oops. It's just some condensation. Take a look at. Sorry. Taking a look at this La Colombe. Colombe? Is it Colombe? One more time. Take a look at this La Colombe vanilla latte. So I got some coffee here. It says espresso roast with whole milk. Yeah. Let's see. 190 milligrams of caffeine. Do not shake. 160 calories. Oh, this is 11 fluid ounce, 325 milliliters. 6 grams of total fat, 3.5 grams of saturated fats, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 200 milligrams of sodium. Man, this got a lot going on. Dietary fiber, 2 grams. Total sugars, 15 grams. 7 grams of protein. Wow. Okay, ingredients: whole milk, coffee, cane sugar, vanilla extract, acacia gum, gelatin gum, lactase, lactase, natural flavors, nitrous oxide. Oh, I didn't realize this was one of those nitro ones. Interesting. Trisodium phosphate, disodium phosphate. So this product has 15 grams of sugar per 11 fluid ounce. Typically, ready to drink dairy-based flavored coffees have 33 grams of sugar per 11 fluid ounce, according to the USDA. So they're saying that it's lower sugar, I guess, than usual. That's some marketing info on the side. I'll show this up close. You can read it. So it says frothy, creamy, lactose free. So how's it creamy but lactose free? Huh. I guess because it's whole milk, but they take out the lactose from the milk, maybe. It's interesting. Let's kind of wipe this off a little bit before I do a close up. Oops. Vanilla draft latte, La Colombe. Not Colombe. Coffee workshop, vanilla latte, established in 1994. Espresso roast with whole milk. Frothy, creamy, lactose free, 11 fluid ounce, 325 milliliters. So for the nutrition facts, it's 190 milligrams of caffeine. That's quite a bit. Very dense. 160 calories, 8 grams total fat, 3.5 grams saturated fat, and then 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 200 milligrams of sodium, 9% of your daily value in sodium. That's more than a bag of chips. And then we've got 18 grams total carbohydrates. Of that, there's 2 grams of dietary fiber, 15 grams of total sugars, and then 7 grams of protein. It's a good amount of protein for a drink. Then there's a little bit of calcium, 260 milligrams, 20% of your daily value, and then potassium, 470 milligrams, 10% of your daily value. We've got our ingredients. See if I can get closer here. Kind of hard to hold it like this. There we go. Whole milk, coffee, water coffee, cane sugar, then less than 1% of the following: vanilla extract, acacia gum, gelatin gum, lactate, lactase, lactase, natural flavors, nitrous oxide, trisodium phosphate, disodium phosphate. And we got a little bit of marketing info. Real good coffee, frothy, creamy, and subtly sweet. Yeah. I think that's it. Nothing too exciting on the top. Pop this open. Try it out. So it specifically said do not shake. I can smell it. Nice coffee smell. I'm not gonna pour it all in here. Or maybe I should. That's what it looks like. Definitely some foaming going on. Yeah. Do a zoom in. Sorry, this cup is not the best for zoom ins because it's curved. But yeah, you can see good amount of foam. Looks nice. See what it smells like. Definitely a rich coffee smell. Smells really nice. Again, this is the La Colombe Vanilla Latte. Try it out. Yeah, that nitro infusion is really nice. I do got a lot of foam though. When I first drank it, it was a lot of foam. It's smooth. There is a slight bitterness. Good amount of sweetness. When I drink it, it kind of expands a little bit in my mouth somehow. So on the top of my mouth, I get that foam as it's going in there. Interesting. It's very easy to drink. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, so I can't really describe if it's good or not, based on the standard consideration of coffee. To me, there's a fair amount of bitterness. The sweetness is relatively minimal, but it's there to like cut some of that bitterness. Yeah, I guess there is some sort of vanilla flavor, but it's not super noticeable. It's not like a really prominent taste. Very nice. Gonna drink it from the can here. Yeah, I don't think it would matter if you drink it from a glass or a can. It pretty much tastes the same. Although I'd say it's much faster and easier to drink it from a glass. You don't get quite, you might get a little bit of like metallic taste from the can. Yeah. It's pretty nice. I like it. There's a lot of stuff going on here with the ingredients. It has 200 milligrams of sodium. I do think it is a little, it has that bitterness to it, but it's probably a mix of the sodium as well, the saltiness. Uh, it uses whole milk, so there is a good amount of fat in here. This is not a low calorie drink. 160 calories for the can. Does have 2 grams of dietary fiber, and the nice thing, it has 7 grams of protein in here. So you're getting a good mix of stuff. It does say 25 milligrams of cholesterol. I don't know if that's good or bad or what. 3.5 grams of saturated fat, 6 grams of total fat. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good mix. It's not a thing I would drink like constantly, considering the calorie count and all that. But I think as a occasional thing would be pretty nice. Overall, the flavor to me seems fine. I'm not a big connoisseur of coffee, so I can't really say if it's good or not based on what most people think that are into coffee. I think it's pleasant. It's nice. It smells really good. The flavor is, to me, a little bit on the bitter side. And then you've got the mix of some fairly minimal sweetness, which I'm fine with that. I don't want it to be super sweet. I want to taste the coffee. Uh, and then the vanilla flavor is there, but I just don't like specifically notice it as like the main component of the drink, but it's in there. So, anyways, that was the La Colombe vanilla latte. Pretty nice. All right, and that is it for my little drink reviews today. If you have any comments or questions, or if you want to follow whatever platform you're on, that would be great. So, Amazon or YouTube, or Twitch as well, I guess. But yeah, oh, I forgot to click that. Anyways, I'm going to head out. So, yeah, there's that. And then I'm going to sign out of YouTube. I'm going to go over to my editing YouTube channel and edit these into normal videos, which is Scotty Photon YouTube channel. There we go. Assuming I spelled it right. All right. Signing out of that YouTube channel. There we go.